And thanks for joining us. There are many new developments to talk about this evening.
Yes, and more on those rallies that were canceled in just a bit. But first, we have team coverage for you tonight. Our senior health correspondent, Monica Robbins, spoke with someone in contact with one of the coronavirus patients as she describes what it's like being in quarantine.
But first, Drew Horansky tells us some of the extraordinary measures Northeast Ohio colleges are taking and the virus's potential impact on schools. Drew, good evening.
Good evening to you. Of course, this was a big and dramatic ask coming today from Ohio's governor, meaning what he wants are essential personnel, such as parents, coaches, and athletes at games, to be there while everyone else stays at home.
Governor Mike DeWine said today that Ohio is at a critical time as he called on the state's universities to switch to remote learning due to the new coronavirus.
And we need to get this right. Every action that each of us takes can and will help save lives.
Yesterday, Ohio State was the first to make the change and suspended all in-person classes through the end of March. Today, Kent State, the University of Akron, Case Western, and John Carroll all followed suit, with OSU's president saying they'll roll up their sleeves to adjust how they teach, utilizing platforms such as Zoom.
We've never done anything like try to have our whole curriculum as a distance learning platform or online. We'll do everything we can to make sure that they have outstanding delivery of educational content.
As the governor made another major request, saying all spectator games, even professional ones, should now include only essential personnel such as players, coaches, and parents, stressing that big gatherings, even outside, still present an issue.
It's not something that anyone enjoys talking about, and I certainly don't enjoy saying. We believe, the experts believe, that this is a real problem, and that is a recipe for disaster. The same would be true with parades.
Unclear is how it could soon impact NCAA games in Dayton and Cleveland, where the St. Patrick's Day Parade is also still on.
Unclear also is whether all schools will follow suit. Late this afternoon, Bowling Green and OU announced they're moving to remote learning as well. No word from BW, while spokesmen at Tri-C and Cleveland State say students are on spring break right now and they are looking at their options. Sarah?
Drew, we're talking a lot about colleges here, but have we heard about any grade schools or high schools that are considering remote learning?
Yeah, actually today we learned teachers in Twinsburg have been given an in-service day Friday to plan a remote curriculum in case they need to close. Parents in preschool through 8 will be filling out a survey on their family's internet accessibility. Same with high school students. And that's likely not the only district to be taking such steps, or of course keeping an eye on others as well.
That internet access being critical there. All right. Thanks, Drew.
Sure.